G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today and tonight, we'll be doing the tips for the preliminary finals. We are so close to the big dance. Super exciting week coming up. The purest weekend of football that you will see. Obviously, the grand final is a big one. A bit more of a corporate one, though. But if you guys are new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you want to see me do terribly in the tips, as I do every week. And we'll get stuck into two of the biggest games once again for season 2022. The winners to go through to the big dance, the grand final for season 2022. We start off with Geelong and Brisbane. This one's the Friday night game at the MCG, which I'll be going to. Keen as beans. Obviously, we've got the Cats there who got the job done over the Pies in the qualifying final. Fell over the line by goal. And then we have Brisbane, who have had a really good fortnight in finals, winning more finals in the last 2 weeks than they have in the last 4 years, or 3 years, or 4 years, whatever. However, whatever the accumulation is as a result of that. But they've been a lot better in finals. They took care of Melbourne last week by 13 points and were able to get across the line and win at the MCG for the first time since 2014. A monumental monkey off their back, and they'll be full of confidence going into this game. It's a really difficult game to pick, and in terms of knowing what the extra bye will do, the extra break, one game in 27 days is what it's all about for the Cats and the Swans this week, as we'll go into detail about. I'm feeling good about the Cats. I'm still have concerns about their ability to handle the finals heat, which we'll find out a bit more this week. Brisbane's pressure's been pretty good over the first couple of weeks. We're able to sort of fly over the line against the Pies, who are probably one of the most frenetic teams. So if we can handle that, hopefully we can handle the Lions. Traditionally, we've gone well against them, but I mean, with Melbourne having Brisbane as their bunny and smashing them twice by 10 goals early in the year doesn't give me doesn't really make me factor in past results very much. Anything can happen preliminary final night. I feel like Geelong are the more accomplished side and should be going all guns blazing with health and resting of the senior guys. I mean, if Geelong play, if they just execute the basics well and just execute on that and not get overawed by the situation and the occasion, I mean, I think we win. I feel like Brisbane have to pull out something absolutely miraculous to get it over the line. And just by those pure chances of that happening, I think Geelong win. I think it's going to be relatively close. What do I think? I'm going to go Cats by 17 points. Full well acknowledging Brisbane could definitely win. We don't know what those extra weeks off will do, but we'll see. I think Geelong should get the job done just with who they have and how they go about it. Won 14 in a row. Could be 15 if we play our cards right, so we'll see what happens. To meet Geelong in the grand final, we've got another massive game coming up, and that is Sydney hosting the Collingwood Magpies at the SCG. If you want to get a ticket, it's just going to cost you $1,600 to get across on your Jetstar. So might pay to start walking over now. If you're a Pies fan, driving over, catching a train, doing whatever you need to do to ensure that you get to see the big game. So obviously Sydney in the same boat. Good qualifying final win. Very impressive over the D's. Collingwood, did everything right against the Cats and just went down by a goal. But then they were able to flex their muscle and dispose of Fremantle in probably what's one of the most one-sided 20-point wins you'll see. And we know Collingwood, I think last time they didn't have to go, so that's a massive inclusion, and they really struggled in that sort of midfield battle. They definitely might go the tagging path with either Rowbottom or Mills, which will obviously help mitigate De Goey's damage, who's clearly a proven finals player and definitely goes to another level in the big stage. I feel like it's just such a tough ground to win at, and Sydney probably of years gone by hasn't been a fortress, the SCG, but I feel like this year, minus probably a hiccup against the Suns who played out of their skin, they've been incredibly difficult to beat over at the SCG, and such a solid defence. I just feel like they're so well rounded. Stars everywhere. They play with dash and dare. Their contest game's definitely improved as well. And I feel like it'll overwhelm Collingwood again. Collingwood didn't really have any answers or weren't brave enough to take that kick in the corridor last time. It felt like Sydney had control for most of the day and Collingwood was just hanging in there. And, they were able to find a way. But, I think it's going to be very hard to beat Sydney over there. If a team can do it, though, it is the Pies who travel amazingly well just over the journey. As long as I've watched football, they've travelled amazingly well outside of Melbourne, which is ironic because that's the only real ground they play is at the MCG. I'm pretty sure they get 15, 16 games a year. Geelong get 9 at the Cattery, but that's all right. We'll digress on that one. But I think, Sydney, the professional outfit they are to get the job done. They've just been incredible in the second half of the year. Won 8 on the trot in a row on the trot. In the trot. They've been exceptional. I think they'll get the job done. I am going at Geelong and Sydney grand final. And I reckon, we go the choc chip cookie there. Submit that. And we're going Geelong by 17 points. Sydney to get over the line against the Pies in what's going to be another titanic struggle. You just know it's going to be a brutal contest, and both sides are really going to be able to nullify some strengths and make it really difficult for the opposition to get out and about and hit that scoreboard in a big way. So that's all good for me, guys. Cats by 17, Sydney to win. Hope your team goes well this weekend, and hopefully another ripping weekend of finals. Hopefully Geelong win for my sake. Praying that they get over the line, see what happens, and try and get to the big dance in one piece. But that's all from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the tips videos. One more to go after this one, and that'll be all she wrote for season 2022. Appreciate you guys watching in, tuning in. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, like the video, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Once again, guys, have a good one. We'll see you all next time.